You know what I'm saying? We got that shit. We got. It's something I watched. It's something I just. Oh, the Miami shit.
Is that my? Oh, that's mine.
It's yours. I picked it up before I knocked it over.
Oh, shit, man, I gotta get it. My fucking back was looking huge. I was walking. I'm like, my fucking back looked this big, man.
Did you watch the? Oh no, damn, we rolled.
What?
We rolled on YouTube. Not the other. Okay. That one night in Miami.
No, I wanted to watch it. I ain't watched that shit.
I watched it.
I saw the trailer. That shit look good as hell.
I watched something else too. Damn, y'all caught that? Well, that gonna get edited. The Slammy Award. The Slammy Award goes to. Y'all know what the Slam? That's because it's.
Fuck that shit. It ain't gonna stay.
No, I got some. Damn. God damn. The water. They're gonna just see my slides. Fuck it. I'm wearing slides. Hey man, when you start wearing whites, do me a favor. Don't become like, and I'm saying this on YouTube, I don't care, because they need to know. Don't be like those people who, niggas that wear shoes, you know a motherfucker that don't really do it. Cause, like we just saw the motherfucker had on the white and orange mics with blue. You look weird. Stop doing that. We know you want to get your wearing out of them. You know you want to let a motherfucker know you got the new mics. But motherfuckers who really wear mics like that, you don't have to. The goal is to not wear them where everybody else is wearing them. The goal is to pull them out later on. Like, I'm going to pull some shit out when we go to Miami. You're going to be like, what's them? I'm like, you may not. But I guarantee you somebody going to see them and they'll be like, the motherfucker's clean. You going to see a motherfucker look like that? I'm like, yeah, these clean. You know what I'm saying? I want to wear all red ones, but there's too many bloods and shit. I don't want to be gang affiliated.
In Miami?
Yeah.
It depends on where you stay at, man.
We stay at like South Beach. I think, right? One of the hotels or some shit. But still.
I don't fucking know. But it makes no sense to me. Why would you spend all that money on the shoe and not wear it?
No, you're going to wear it. It's just a time. It's like timeless. So like, it's just like when you put them on. The same way motherfuckers who buy them expensive Louboutins or that old man who got them sharp pair of Gators or used to be Gators.
Cole
I
Haan.
touched you again.
Like my brother did.
Starting off, put my hands on you. You're too close. I gotta move away. Yeah, some Cole Haans or just a clean ass designer shoe. That's how it is pulling out a pair of fresh ass mics that ain't been creased or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. But don't fucking get a pair of mics and just wear the fuck out of them. You gotta have orange. If you're gonna buy them black and orange,
I want those.
those come out Saturday. So you should have said something.
Yeah, I don't think I had a budget for them. They come out Saturday, man.
Yeah, man, they come out tomorrow actually. But you probably can get them on X Stock for resale. I don't think them gonna be like, well, people getting these SBAs and shit, so they kind of been
back with the SBAs, man.
It hasn't ended yet. So
you still seeing the SBA action out here, man?
I'm assuming that that's what all these motherfuckers. They taking all these trips out of town doing this stuff. They not really spending money like real money, and I'm envious. I'm really envious of it. So I need it to stop.
All right, man. Welcome to episode 30. 30.
Man,
Whoa.
this nigga high. 44.
Is that Obama?
And it is Obama.
Why do you keep saying Durk?
Dirk Nowitzki.
It's 41.
Oh shit.
What's your affinity with Durk?
Richie Sexton. 44. Seattle Mariners. He was number 44, man. All right, but yeah, episode 44. Straight gas. I mean, I missed 2 weeks of Twitter uploads. Back to my old ways.
You know, I think that's what.
Back to my old ways. Just want to light up, man. Let's light up the backwood.
I think that's what we need to market to, man. Twitter, man.
I know. I've been doing it. Y'all keep saying I don't promote. I know where to go. I know where the people are. Damn, trust me.
You're not reaching them. You're not reaching the people, man.
Look, man, the first day I was real active. I got somebody with a blue check, really engaged in our views. Have our views been going up? You check the YouTube lately?
They have been a little bit. Oh, that's on you?
I'm just letting you know, man. I be doing a little work behind the scenes. Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we applaud Daeo for his hard work? no gunshot.
I ain't really did.
Shout out Daeo, man. To my left, Daeo the truth teller, the star of the show. He always wants to put it on me, the star promoter, the star.
The star promoter.
And me to the right,
the star, the host, the great one, the certified lover boy, Double D. About to knock that slammy over.
It's still in there, man. Thirsty the short is still in there. I need somebody to fill it, to cut it out, man.
Still there. Oh, you gotta cut it out? God damn it. God damn it, man. It don't just grow out?
No, like I don't think I need a haircut. Do you think I need a haircut?
Nah.
And I don't feel like I need a liner either. So I just feel like
that's why you should get designs in your head.
Because I just feel like I need somebody to go through the design and like hollow out the heart in there so it won't look stupid.
For me, you have to get it cut low enough to where your waves will probably.
No, I'm saying I don't think I need a cut. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, just let it grow back in. Just wear a hat. Just wear a hat. I ain't had a cut in 3 weeks.
What a transition by Daeo. I have a hat on. Shout out to Mo Loyalty. This is the clothing line that I am wearing today, man. It's a nice hat, isn't it, man?
This is a nice ensemble you put together.
It is, man.
That's a perfect combo.
I'm out dressing you.
Oh, that's fine. Shit, look. I didn't know it was a fashion show. So the next time we gonna have it, I'm gonna make sure to push back.
If it is, I'm with it. I got some.
All right.
I got something in the tuck for you, man.
Okay, I was waiting till the weather warm up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To where you don't have to wear hoodies and things. I'm comfortable right now.
No, man.
Fuck y'all. I'm comfortable.
I'm a hoodie guy, man. My nickname at Jewel was Hoodie Mellow, man.
Hoodie Mellow.
Hoodie Mellow, man. It's a nice ass hoodie. Thank you. I appreciate the hoodie. Shout out.
You need to make us some straight gas hoodies. We need some straight gas hoodies. Somebody, you know a couple more people, or you just got one person?
A couple more people that make clothes?
I
just know one person, man.
Okay, well then it's on you then. Mo Loyalty, that's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
We need some straight gas hoodies. Alright? Make it happen. I'm giving them a month. A month to make
wow,
just like we put the money down.
Just like a nigga.
Yeah.
Not this is nice, not great work.
I said it's nice.
Notice the stitching on the hat,
I would
man.
wear it. I like those. I like that colorway.
Come on, man. You can't see it. You see the shoe?
What they go with? Oh, I see what you.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, this nigga, he tried to give me the. I knew it was coming. All right, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just regular. If it wasn't for YouTube, I promise you I have on the same shit every fucking week. I try to switch the hoodie up and the hat, but I started to go to the barbershop Wednesday. I was off. I said, I'm gonna go get my hair cut.
Okay.
Said, nah, I don't think I feel like it. Fuck it. So y'all gonna see the hat? I've become that guy to where I'm like, if I could just wear a hat, I think I'll just wear a hat. I think I'm gonna grow my hair back.
You said that last episode you was gonna grow your hair back. I don't fucking believe you.
Y'all think I'm playing? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna just have hair. They were like, "What is he doing with his hair? Growing it back."
Well, what is T.I. doing, man?
Growing his hair. On the top. Growing his fucking hair. And by the way, Tip, I don't think that's a look, man. When are you too old to do that? Like, because if he can do it, I'm growing it back. But I want to know what the goal is for. But to get back into what you're really trying to get
What the goal is?
I don't know if you want to get dreads, you want to get Jay-Z, got 50, got a fro and dreads.
He can't use the quarantine because Atlanta is wide open, man. So there's no reason why T.I. should be sitting in there.
And he got a strategy to keep the corona away. He had a little T therapy. His chops, that's what you call them on the side, chops.
The mutton chops.
Like, they all over the place. I'm like, maybe he auditioned for a movie role. We don't know. Maybe it's a biopic.
He got a movie coming out. Was it out already? Monster Hunter or something like that? Is it out? They come out yet?
If he was in Monster Hunter, he had a very small part.
It came out? You saw Monster Hunter?
I don't know if it's I don't think you mean Monster Hunter. I think it's something monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw
from
Mila Jovovich, the old girl from Resident Evil in there.
Is the guy from
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Maze Runners?
I don't know. I ain't see it.
Well,
I don't watch
trailers.
trailers.
Nah, it may not be the same movie I'm talking about. I'm high as fuck. It's something else. But what did you want to get?
I was asking about T.I. About what's going on. He's all over the headlines.
So I'm gonna update you on what I know. From what I know it's a woman who came out the woodworks, and she was saying that he struck her before. No, he put a gun to her head. Mm-hmm. Now I did see that part, but I didn't. I saw Tiny's response. I really didn't entertain it. Backwood, man. Be careful. I saw.
You put a gun on her head in front of the kids.
I'm talking about Tiny's response.
Right.
And that's when I really looked into it and I saw it, and it happened years ago. It kind of reminds me of Bill Cosby. When one person waits, they call it courage. I can't say this.
They call it courage.
I can't say this. What I'm trying to say is, don't say it. Whenever they finally come out now, and I gotta touch you for this point because people that it really happened to, it is courage. It is like I have to muster. I've been through so much. It's so traumatizing that it's hard for me to speak on it. But then when I see people like this, it just don't hit the same way. So when I say it's like I don't consider hers until it's proven factual. Like, and if it is the case the way you in the bedroom and it turned violent, what do you expect? First off, and I don't know the story. I'm just saying, if you in my home. And I welcome you in to my humble abode.
Into my bedroom, as T.I. said.
You know, we come into the bedroom.
Bedroom.
You know why you there.
Say it like he did. Bedroom.
Bedroom. So if you know why you're in my bedroom, you're here for a reason. I'm T.I., you want to fuck, right? So if I fuck and my girl decides to get violent, what do you want me to do? I don't believe he hit her. I'm just saying that until it's proven. Tory Lanez is different. Tory Lanez is different. He's an abusive bastard. That's what he is. We can talk about him too. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe he hit her, but, you know what I'm saying? It just comes out too late. And just the way that she's going about it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like it took courage. It doesn't seem like it's something that traumatized you. It seems like a ploy, like we've seen this before. I was looking at the comments, and I was telling you I saw somebody write, like, if you just want some money, if you just want to get a check, just say that. They just say that.
That's what he said in his apology. He was like, basically she was going after defamation of character, where she gonna say all this shit about him, and he gonna call her a liar, and she gonna be like, oh, you calling me a liar, defamation of character, and then try to do the legal thing.
It's nothing you can say. That's why I say, like, courage, she can always play the victim role. So no matter what you do, you become the bad guy. And like, kind of like from what I was hearing from you, if you were saying like they said a bunch of stuff started to come out. Yeah. That's how it happens. So it's like, okay, one person says this, and now it's a bunch of people jumping on the bandwagon. Just like that Robin Hood shit. Did you see that? Yeah. When everybody was like, oh, GameStop, this and that. Yeah. I almost did it. I said, where you? Everybody else doing it. But that's another thing. But that's what it's just like a wave, man. Like people just jump on that shit. Just like all these TikToks and shit. So I don't know. I have to look more into it. But that's side of my tip right now.
I can agree, and that's scary because it's you didn't see this reply, but it's sort of kind of like what he said in his reply. Like you kind of, he said, T.I. is a wordsmith extraordinaire. Yeah. So starting off with his apology, he said, "Let me just first say that these are egregious." Egregious. I was waiting for Felonious to come behind or something like that.
Pac, man. Pac used to use them big ass words and rap. But
just his wordplay and the way that he said it, and the way that he broke it down is like you said, how the lady, she said it, and you got all these people coming out and just trying to pile on. But he said he got his facts and what was his receipts? Did you say he got his receipts? And he came out with it and he showed that it's people that literally made up stories and sent it to the old girl and act like it was real. And then, they sent it to a blog site. The blog site posted it. Old girl snatched it and put it up. And it's like,
see right there. Just show me that she's fraudulent.
Yeah, and it's like, it's fucked up because once people say this type of stuff about you, it's like you really got no way to defend yourself. It's like. You literally, even when you proven innocent, like Kobe,
it's still gonna keep coming.
R.I.P. Kobe, who anniversary just passed. Like people still gonna feel it about just like you just not gonna. We went through the legal system. I was found innocent, and y'all still gonna attach it to my name because this is what y'all believe in me. This is
You
what y'all
believe
wanted
that
to
I
believe
paid
in me.
somebody off, and
Yeah, this is what y'all wanted to believe in me from the get go. And it's like with this situation, it's like it's crazy because he was saying it like these women are weaponizing hurt and weaponizing a real things that's really out there happening to people. These women are out here doing it. It's like it's not right. And
I didn't even hear him say that, and I just said that.
Yeah, to me, it should really show you because this is literally what. So whoever this lady is, they got a 10-year history. Everybody know it about how they've been going back and forth, and she's been trying to like exploit them or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you finna take this shit. You don't know if it's fact or fiction, but it just support your bullshit claim, and you just gonna take it and run with it and throw it out there.
Of course, it helps my case. It makes everything that I'm saying that much more impactful. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like.
And as I'm reading the whole thing, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I like T.I. as a rapper, and I also like him as a family man. So from Family Hustle, I'm like, he got all these kids. Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine something like that coming out in this social media area. Age was like your kids seeing this. Like,
people mean, man.
Your kids,
that is mean.
Your kids are seeing that you and your wife drug women and have threesomes and foursomes with other rappers and all this other different shit that people said. They said that you sex trafficking young women, and like your wife is the ringleader and things like that. And once again, I like to give a. If you need an apology or if you need a way to get out of some shit, ask T.I. to write down your statement. This man, I mean, the way that he praised and uplifted Tiny was amazing. The way that he praised and uplifted black women was amazing. The way that he shot down, he never once took shots at the woman, at the young lady. He didn't even call her a woman. He just said the person in question. I'm like, the wordplay that he used, it was just extravagant, man. Like, I don't know if he's right or wrong, if he's innocent. Like he said, he's not going to allow you to come into his bedroom. And he's not going to... That should be private, you know what I'm saying? So what they do, I believe a lot of celebrities, a lot of people like that. I feel like if I was can you imagine being famous from 20 to 40? All the women, all the things that you could do. Like, you have to do different things to spice up sex, I feel like.
This is what I'm saying, especially if your woman is okay with it. It's just like, okay, I've always wanted her. I like her too.
And he said that also in the apology. He said, if me and my woman, whatever me and my woman want to do, that's between me and my woman. We do it with consenting adults. If we want to do something, we know where to go get whoever we need to do. We ain't got to drug nobody. We ain't got to do nothing.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, how, so when they saying drug, it's just the way that people word things. So like drug, you acting like I'm injecting some shit or I'm slipping shit in their drinks.
No, I'm forcing you to take Molly before you come into the house.
Not forcing you nothing. So you still, even if I tell you that, even if I say, hey man, you can't come in this motherfucking garage unless you snort some cocaine. You still got a choice to say, I want to, no. Like, if a motherfucker say, all right, look, you can't do this, you can't get some head unless you eat my ass. So what you gonna say? She forced me to eat her ass? No, you like, all right, you gotta make a decision now. Is this worth so is it worth going into this garage? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still your choice. So no matter when people say that, unless a motherfucker have slipped something in your drink unknowingly or injected something into you, I don't want to hear about somebody forcing somebody to take anything. You know what I'm saying? Or like shit. Even if I put a gun in your head, I take this cocaine. But it's it's got to be an or. Mm-hmm. Take this cocaine, come in the house right now, we finna fuck you. Okay, now that's rape. That's something different. So stop talking like it's just the way that people word things now. It's all attention grab, you know what I'm saying? And if they had a lot of fun with extra women, I'm pretty sure it's multiple women, you know what I'm saying? And if they chose to enhance the bedroom activity with adding a little extra enhancement, drugs, which I've never taken, man, I mean, this is what it is. That's the lifestyle. That's that fast lane lifestyle. You know
I agree. And someone told me we should make this high seat part 4 since we so fucking high already. Man. So I was gonna ask you. I like to always try to make it.
Y'all don't understand.
I don't like to be like everybody else and talk about shit like everybody else. So I'll ask you the question. How would you live in a social media age? So if something came out. Like, if one of your daughters seen like an old picture, old clip, or a video or something like that, how do you think you would handle something like that? If they seen some of your old footage or something like that on you, what would you say to him? Would you dismiss it as false and lies, or would you?
Depend on what it is. Like we all got some shit. Like I'm trying to see, no matter what it is, you know. Like so, like we used to get famous or whatever. Let's say if I'm portrayed as a tough guy, somebody's gonna find something from my past and like, all right, look, this is who he is. You get to a certain age where you just like, all right, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But like when you get to like, that's why I say like, I always say it's like Charlemagne. You can say all kind of things about him. You just be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I don't have to elaborate. Most people in my life, they either hate me or they love me. It's no middle. The middle is fake. They really don't like me, but they just around because
they ain't got the courage to say it.
I don't know why they here. I'm not forcing you. I'm not like, hey man, come hang with me. I'm not forcing them to do it. You know what I'm saying? They come around on their own will. So when it comes to stuff like that, it would have to be something like it would have to be something like something bad. Like I promise you, if something came to my kids and I'd be like, wow. They would probably like make fun of me or something, and I would be like, man, why would y'all see something like that? That's the kind of relationship I have with I really take everything that people know me for, I strip it all the way down when I'm at home. So my kids see me in like the rarest form. You know what I'm saying?
They see the real you.
They see the real me, but they also know that side that they know that daddy shit, they know. So they would probably like, they all have my personality. They probably would just, it depends on like, if it was something like this, so if it was something like me and a mom, I don't think that they would be surprised. I'm saying they probably would just be like, because nothing is surprising now.
No, I'm gonna say, well, what's that saying about the Rogers home?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, in this day and age, with the things they see on TikTok, from TikTok to Instagrams,
that is true.
It's not that fucking outrageous. Now, if you'd asked me, had I found something like this out about my parents, it would blow my fucking mind. Like, I would look at them different. I had my grandparents. They were together for years, and I thought they stopped having sex. You know what I'm saying?
I did too.
And you like, they don't even fucking have sex. They just fucking sit. They are together, happy as fuck, doing nothing.
I'll never forget my grandfather made me so uncomfortable. We was riding down the alley, and I don't know how the subject came up. I was like, you still have sex? He said, what? He was like, I just got some for my birthday. I was like, oh, God.
Now you can't see it different. You see them different. You're like, wait a minute. How did you mask this well? You know what I'm saying? But had it been the type of era that we're in now, it wouldn't be that surprising because you see it. It's there.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it would be surprising. They just be like, they probably, I don't know how their brain would work. They probably would look and just be like, shaking their head. But I don't think it would be that surprising because of how normalized things are.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I probably would just, I don't talk about shit. They mama would probably talk about it. I'd just be like, don't talk to me about that shit. Like, they know we're not having that conversation. We just gonna keep it.
And I think it's crazy like how far this woman is going with all of this. Like, she's trying to destroy T.I.'s entire character, his legacy in Atlanta. Like, and I don't know what's fact or fiction or whatever, but it from everything that I'm seeing, it seems like she's sort of kind of in the wrong. You know, I don't know, from the situation I heard, it sounds like she was attacking someone. And
was she in their house?
I think they was at a business or something like that, at one of his stores or something like that. She attacked one of his associates, and he pulled out a gun and to stop her. Right or wrong, I don't know how people feel. A lot of people feel differently about guns and violence. Like, a lot of people are very gun happy and gun crazy
that's
until
the thing now. People defend. That's what I'm saying. People defend Tory. He actually popped that motherfucker.
Right.
So, all right now, if I'm having a couple people over and motherfuckers starting crazy up in here, I can't hit him. He can't hit him, which they say he probably did. But at some point, you go get the fuck up out of here. So I'm gonna have to force you out of here. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta grab my weapon, I'm like, bitch, you finna get up out of here. Tell me what you're doing. Because if I call the police, I'm ridiculed. Bitch ass, they call police on a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. It's just no matter what you do, it's you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. But like I'm saying, if you come up in my house and I'm not a woman beater, I've never hit a woman in my life, and I wouldn't hit her. But I'm gonna get you the fuck up out of here. One way or another, you getting the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you think you're gonna beat up on my girl and shit. Like, what if she losing? You like, she can't handle you. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning shit. I'm just saying, how you gonna get them about your house? And I wanna know how more males, I'm posing this question to our male listeners. You put yourself in that situation, how are you getting the woman removed from your home?
Or business,
wherever you are.
or from around your person.
Yeah. How are you protecting your black queen?
Getting away from it? Right. How you
protecting your black queen when another queen is attacking? Answer my question.
You send the pawn out, my young.
Who?
Or the knight or the rook.
Well, nope, they not there. It's only you. So you got to get some. How do you get control of the situation?
You know who you don't see it? You don't see it, shekanah. That's who you don't see it. I don't know what's wrong.
Just an ignorant motherfucker, man. And listen, before you tell me what she said, I haven't heard anything. But from what I know of shekanah, from what I see of shekanah, she's one of those women that when I see her, it's absolute irritation immediately because she's just ignorant. I can't stand an ignorant woman. Like you could be ghetto, you could even be ratchet. Don't be fucking ignorant. It's a difference. You're just fucking ignorant, man. Know how to conduct yourself like an adult. Like, you embarrassing. Now, the question is, how do your kids look at your mom on TV or wherever conducting themselves like that? Carly Red, people like that. So I want to know, how do people look at the mom who's conducting themselves like that? Answer that, but tell me what shekanah said, because I want to know.
I don't know what she said verbatim, but she basically got up there and at first it was all allegations of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? They was saying that, they were saying that T.I. and Tiny was doing X, Y, Z, but she kind of got on there and she was basically like, yeah, if he was fucking them, he was fucking you too. And, she was basically saying, how you trying to snitch on him when you was right there alongside of him doing everything? So if it was a sex orgy going on, you were involved in it. You know what T.I.'s dick tastes like. This is what came out of her mouth. You know what Tiny's pussy tastes like. She's sort of insinuating like old girl is just a scorned lover that they just don't want to fuck with anymore. Yeah. And now that's why she's doing all this. She said a whole lot more, but that's sort of kind of the gist of it, that she just got up on there and, just basically put it out there that. But she started with like, I don't know about what they business do because she said, I've never fucked them. And I've never been in their bedroom. It's like, I don't know.
Nobody asked you that.
It was just all weird. And I just know from watching T.I. and Tiny, the show, T.I. feels the same way that you feel about shekanah. Like, just how she acts, just who she is as a person, just like, he just would rather not be around her. He just rather not film with her. Everything, like, he really don't like her. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody got that friend. Everybody got that.
It's ignorance, man.
Yeah. I was just watching it, just like in disbelief. Like, I would feel like if I was Tiny, I would be looking at that shit like, how did you think this was helping?
She don't think she ignorant. They don't think ignorant motherfuckers, and it ain't just women. I can't stand an ignorant motherfucker in general. Males too. You just ignorant. It's like, I don't think about what I said. I just say it. I don't care about what I really care about what I'm saying, but I'm just saying it. And I know I look like a fool. Like, when you post certain things, when you say certain things, you like, I know you. When you type something, you reread it to make sure you didn't spell error or nothing. You reread that shit and posted it with confidence, and then you put your phone down and sat there and watch to see if it lit up, to see if somebody is interacting with your fucking post. So after an hour, you only get 3 people interactions, likes. Mm-hmm. How do you feel then? You create another ignorant post. shekanah. Yeah, T.I., I can tell, like, T.I., yeah, man, he's just that guy. You don't want your woman around those type of women. You know what I'm saying? Just because, I don't know why. We'll talk about off air. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Not with my home. I'm just saying, when women say, all right, this is a Daeo episode where he's just being disrespectful. But women, even though women got to agree with me, man, Because I'm not calling women. I know women can say that. How many times you been out with somebody? How many times you been out with a girl and you've been, some ignorant motherfuckers have been around y'all. They are more upset about it than you.
Right.
They're like, look at these bitches. Like, they talk about it all night. You're like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a motherfucker who's sitting next to you at the theater. That's for us. We that upset.
I hate it. I move now. I'm at the point where I just get up and move.
Do you look at them?
Hell yeah.
You gotta
I step back. At that point, you have to be ready. I'm ready for a fight at that point. When someone sits next to me at an empty theater, I get up and I look at them and I move away. I do that with everything now. Everything in my life right now is about what makes me happy and what I want to do. I'll be sitting in a parking lot. You know what I like? I'm a weed smoker. So if I pull up to any place early, I have a blunt already. I sit there like to indulge in my blunt, or even if I'm eating or something like that. Don't pull up in your fucking car next to me. I'll start my shit up and pull two parks up and cut that motherfucker off and sit there. Like, I hate shit like that. I think that's very ignorant. I think people like that are looking for attention. So I'll look at your ass and go all the way up to the next year, then just sit there. Now I want you to say something to me. Because I'm going to read you your fucking rights. Why would you do something like that? I hate people like that.
I had a motherfucker yesterday. I parked at the back of the Walmart. No cars is back there. It's ample parks. Not plenty, ample parks in front of me. I come out, this nigga is parked next to me. He got a truck like me, but he got tinted windows. Got some rims on it. Parked next to my car. Sitting in the car with it running. I started putting the shit in the trunk. And he get out. But I just looked at him like, he was older. He's old as shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you back here parked next to me?
You want to have a conversation like, it's a nice car, young fella.
No, we don't
have. It's a nice ride, man.
All right, thanks. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now, had it happened a different way, maybe. But just, it's irritating. It's like, there's no reason for you. You don't do that a lot. White people. I'm not trying to offend white people, but they just, I just got to be next to someone. You be like, dude, what the fuck you come back here for? All the parks right there.
They linger around. They just need to. They know they're not important, so they just need to feel important.
They're not important. Okay, take the cake. Take it. Are we done with shekanah? Because I want to make sure we go back to T.I. and Tiny.
Yeah, I'm done.
So final results is T.I. put out a statement, trying to clear his name.
He put out his receipts showing that the woman was.
It won't matter either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just got to. T.I. is one of those. I think he's such a big personality, and he knows how to handle himself.
He know how to move. Yeah.
He can't be canceled. I don't think that. I think so they can try to do it. It won't cancel T.I.
Not with statements like that. Not with songs like Mr. Me Too or Mr. Fuck Up and all that. Nah, man, you can't catch T.I. up. He too smooth. T.I. too smooth. He too smooth of a nigga. I hope I'm not defending someone who's doing heinous things. I always think about that. Like when people be putting up those. Like Bill Cosby did, even if he did it, I don't want to go into him, but like someone like that did it, or Charlie Sheen. We'll talk about them white motherfuckers. Like, you know you got AIDS and stuff. You just sitting up here acting like this in public, and all these women are sitting back there like just looking at you and seeing a monster, but seeing.
So Charlie Sheen got AIDS and he was passing it on.
I don't know who all he passed. That story just. It just went away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the results of it. I never looked it up. It just went away.
See how fast white shit go away. Quick. Well, what it go back to what we talked about when we did the Do Say You Say. Or when I talked to Black Power E, I say, listen, why is it that Charlie Sheen shit is faded away? And don't blame the white man. But T.I. shit is going to linger. You know why? Because us. Because we are self-destruction. So we're going to let it linger around just like they keep lingering around. I don't know if we talked about it on this one. We can talk about it real quick. Danny Lay, the light-skin stuff.
Oh, no. Before we get into that.
I'm just saying, it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going to get into that because you got a couple of new nicknames from that show. We didn't even get into our week or anything like that. That's why we don't know about it, man. But, fuck. The goddamn burrito's coming back up.
Oh.
Or was it an egg roll? It was an egg roll.
Egg roll.
Chupa mi huevo. What was that? What was that Dre used to say?
Dre ass funny.
Chupa mi
huevos.
Chupa mi huevos or something like that.
Like suck my nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the piece of shit you was talking about, white people doing it, man. That piece of shit, Chad Wheeler, who beat his black girlfriend, and no one's really been talking about it.
Right.
And it's like it's crazy that when I be looking at stuff like that, I'm like, man, it only really takes for Get Up. It only takes for Get Up and First Take to have them on the A block and talk about it for it to become worldwide news. So it's like, for you to not even speak on it or not say nothing, for it to not even really, I don't even really think I seen it on the ticker at the bottom of ESPN or nothing. I think I seen that shit on Instagram on somebody else's page or something.
And
like.
He'll be on another team.
Yeah, it's like, for you to not say nothing, it's like, it's things like that as to why people will look at someone like Stephen A. or, I don't know, I won't put this on Inside the NBA or nothing like that because I didn't watch this week's episode, but it's like, for you to not speak on things like that and say things, this is why people will call you an Uncle Tom. This is why people would say that, like, because you got, like, Stephen.
For the Baltimore, when he was in Baltimore.
Yeah,
like, girl in the elevator.
Y'all couldn't wait to talk about that. Y'all,
he was cold.
Yeah, and y'all couldn't wait to, and first of all, as being a black person, you should already knew what that situation was. So you shouldn't want to talk about it in general.
That's Kareem Hunt you probably talking about when he was called a nigga and he pushed the girl and tried to kick him out.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm talking about rights. Every black person's been in that.
Yeah.
Even his wife said, I'm sorry how that night went down, etc., etc. So I'm just like, I just feel like Stephen A. somebody he definitely should have said something. Stephen Jackson, we got people like that though who are out here who say stuff, who put it on their platform to talk about it.
And he beat up bad.
Yeah.
You like.
And then if it's true he wanted her to kneel to him, like, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even read the article. I saw the picture. Now I look and I scroll and I haven't heard not one fucking thing about it. I've been on my sports page all day, my Twitter. I don't see shit. I see the Cubs made a signing. I see Deshaun Watson. They just give you all trade possibilities, all quarterback. I see how these white fucking coaches keep getting picked.
Yeah. I
saw the Eagles, the guy he picked, motherfucker couldn't even put a sentence together. You know what I'm saying? And you got, that's a whole nother story about how they do black coaches and shit in the NFL. But that's our sports show. We have a 3-hour content with the motherfucking sports.
Yeah, this fucked up with that, man. Something definitely needs to legally, physically needs to happen to him in that situation. But how was your week, Daeo?
My week, do we count the other pod that we did as part of this week?
Yeah. That was part of it. That's been in the last 7 days since the last time they've seen
it. It was very adventurous. I had a teenage daughter, had a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was an eventful night.
Mm-hmm.
I won't go too far into it. We did the podcast that night. I went and saw my grandma, spent a little time with her. It was good to see me. I cashed in on one of those promises I made for 2021 on when I want to say about 5 episodes ago. I cashed in. So, and I'm humble. I'm a humble guy, man. I'm a humble guy, man. So that was a part of my week. And
what was a part of your week?
Well,
you don't want to speak on it?
That cash in that I made. I said that I was gonna do something for myself. You keep doing. I don't know what it is. Maybe I got a check or something.
You keep saying you can't. That's the cash in sign, man.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I had I told myself I was gonna upgrade my vehicle, and I did. It's very nice. Everything that I lost.
How do you feel?
I feel like my wallet is a little lighter, because I'm a cheap bastard. But I don't know, man. It's like having a new toy. You know what I'm saying? So now everything that I didn't do in the other Durango, well, I did it, but I did it in the cheaper way. This is going to be the Durango that I'm not going to tell too many people about. I'm not going to say nothing. When y'all just see me pull up, I'm just going to be like, what's up? I'm gonna be like, what you doing? Man, that's what it is, man. And we're going to leave it at that. How's your week been, sir?
We're not done with you, yellow bones.
Oh, shit.
We're not done with you.
I'm not even light-skinned. I'm in the middle. But go ahead. You
are light-skinned.
Okay.
You was acting very light-skinned. We had a Get together. We don't hang out outside the podcast, man. We don't hang out. We don't do anything. Can't get this guy out the fucking house to do anything.
Quarantine. COVID. Everything's closed. Nothing to do, man. But go ahead.
Got this guy out, man. We went and did the Do Say You Say podcast with Just Jazz. And Holy White Sox SC, man. Shout out to Do Say You Say podcast. We did it, and we was on there having a great conversation, man, about skin color. We could use this to tie into the Danny Lay. My week was with this guy, so my week is gonna tie into his week. So we're gonna talk about that.
Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I must have struck a nerve. Must have hit a chord. Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about how you became, I don't know if a woman apologist or like just a woman enthusiast over there. Like you just really tapped into your yellow boneness and your light skin and you. I think they call you light skin baddie on the show, or yellow bone baddie.
He's calling me a bunch of insults.
Yeah, and you okay with it? You embrace them.
You taking a stride, man. You roll with the punches, man. That's what it is, man. Right. But so you going to
the Danny Lake thing, and we didn't really talk about it or touch on it, but you sort of was on her side.
No, so what I'm saying is I'm not on her side. I was just on the side of how sensitive things are, how we personalize everything. So if it's easy to body shame.
And there's a new song called Dark Skin Melanin out, or somebody just dropped or something.
Because somebody want to just ride the wave. They're going to champion that shit because they're going to say, oh yeah, this is what you need to hear, Black Queen. All right, you can be that. It's just, it's nothing wrong with that. I heard it,
like, the chorus is like, I like my dark skin that I'm in. It said dark skin, but it was like we all skin is good or something like that. It's all accepted over here. Something like that, but it's like, you saying dark skin, so a light-skinned woman can feel the same way that y'all feel about her, just expressing herself.
And they do, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not defending no skin tone. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's double narrative. So like, being a light-skinned male, you defined as a bitch-ass nigga. You soft. You know what I'm saying? If you big, I'm a big light-skinned dude. So you a fat-ass nigga. They wanna your dick size is already put into play because of the stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? You got so much shit you gotta prove. You know what I'm saying? So you just like, hold on, I'm already against the odds. How many times you think that in my life that I've started talking to a woman and they always say, and I don't even really like light-skinned dudes. I ain't light-skinned, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I know a bunch of dark-skinned niggas that act like they lighter than me. Looking at one to the right. This nigga is more light-skinned than me. But I'm just saying, you just be like,
I'm just in tune with myself, that's all.
I got you. And I am too. You know what I'm saying? I want to be dark, for real. I think I'm really a dark-skinned nigga inside.
That's why you act the way you do?
Yeah, I'm just like, because you be like, hey man, the fuck? Light-skinned niggas, they always be like, y'all niggas be always trying to be extra tough. It's just because you already know what you think, you gotta let a motherfucker know, like, hold on man, I'm cool, but let's go talk over here. I want you to know, we ain't finna be doing that shit. Nah, that's not happening. But I was just saying, like, people would never understand. I've had conversations with light-skinned women who are very attractive. Mm-hmm. They are insecure about their own light skin because of the way that they are perceived. Now, I'm not defending it. I'm just telling you why I made the statement of what I was saying and why I don't have an issue with Danny Lay making a song about red bones. See, I don't know nothing. I don't go digging to see research about how the baby mama looks and, oh, well, I'm going to personalize it because I want to sit around and think I'm a fucking, I figured out why she did this. Everybody thinks they that, and everybody thinks that they are like, oh, well, I could crack the Da Vinci Code and see what she's really saying. It's not about this. No, shut the fuck up. This is what I told you. She shouldn't have apologized. She made it worse.
Right.
But if I made a song
about, saying nothing.
Right, you didn't do anything wrong. But I think that's more of when I say that separates like me from people like that, where I'm like, you don't have a big engine behind you trying to push you like, hey, you need to do this. Mm-hmm. Make that public apology. I wouldn't, because I'm like, I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not bashing black women. I'm not bashing dark-skinned women. Half of the women that have an issue with the song aren't even the real dark-skinned woman. They're just a little darker. You see what I'm saying? And nothing is wrong with them. I think they just want to go out their way to always wear that badge of honor. They have, how can I put it? It's one thing that they can always fall back on, and it's like a champion. They champion is like a badge for them. Oh, I don't like her because of this. She thinks she's this because of that. Dark-skinned niggas can say the same thing. Like they've been making it about the, like going all the way back. If you light-skinned, you a house nigga. Or if I'm trying to really break it down and word the shit so they really understand that I'm not saying that I'm agreeing with a red bone is better than a dark-skinned woman. Because you really have to word your shit right, because they're like, oh no, but you said, no, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, and I'll let you take over, is I didn't have anything wrong with her saying a red bone is what he likes. If her man likes a red bone, or if she's a red bone, why can't she sing about being a red bone? You know why? Because they're hearing it and they don't hear any of the lyrics. All they hear is, oh, she thinks she's better than us. You think you better than me. So I don't like you. I used to like Danny Lake, now I don't like her. Man, y'all too sensitive. Y'all gotta let that shit go. Toughen up, and it ain't about you. Every dark skin quote ain't for you. Every light skin quote ain't for them. It is a bunch of stuck up ass red bones, and there's a lot of humble ones too. And there's a lot of beautiful, humble, dark skinned women. And there's a lot of stuck up ass dark skinned women as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just
real stuck up.
Super stuck up.
That think because they that dark that they are like a hot commodity or something like that.
And they may be, and they are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a preference. So even if a nigga say I prefer a red bone, don't mean that they don't like you. You're not beautiful to them. Right. They'll still be with you. It's just like you saying I don't like a fat nigga, but then you gonna end up with me. You see what I'm saying? So I've always said that I used to always take pride in that. I used to tell women, any woman that knows, they'll tell you like, you be like, I'm the exception. So it's just a confidence you got to have within yourself. So even if a red bone is what he like, you should have enough confidence in yourself to say, all right, that's what you like, but I'm here now.
I'm gonna be the exception
you know
to the rule.
I used to tell women, you don't like, oh, well, I'm the exception. And they would laugh, and I was always the exception. And now I'm just the exception. Go ahead.
Man, listen, when I tell you one line that works, if you have to have the confidence to back it up, you have to mean it. When you say you have to mean it, you have to believe it, and you have to know that you truly are the exception, that you can be the exception.
Right.
When you first told me that I'm the exception to the rule, I used that shit. I'm like, I was sitting there talking to somebody and said something, I'm like, I don't care what you're talking about, I'm the exception to the rule, all your shit. She was like, what you mean? I was like, whatever you telling me you won't do, by the end of our interactions, you gonna have done everything that you said you wouldn't do. I'm the exception to the rule. And then every time that happens, I'll just be the motherfucker, just be like, yeah.
You ain't never, because I'm so, you have personality, first off, and it's so left. It's like,
it's batting 1,000.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
That line never fails.
I ain't gonna lose, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can go into, like, even the people that will give me backlash and call me red bone, whatever the fuck, they'll say that. I say, all right, we're gonna have a conversation. By the time we done having the conversation, their mind gonna change. They're gonna say, I like Daeo. I know you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling the truth. That's why I'm a truth teller. You know what I'm saying? I just speak the truth, man. Damn.
Yeah. To me, I never really understood the big light-skinned, dark-skinned thing, because to me, growing up, whenever you see a light-skinned girl, you see a dark-skinned girl. Like Gina and Pam. Like,
they always feel like they get the girls.
Even though in living single, like it's light-skinned, it's dark-skinned. On fucking Girlfriends, you got Joan.
Who was the hot commodity in House Party? We just watched that. Was it the light one or the dark one?
It was the light one.
No.
It depends on who you looking
House
at.
Party. It was everybody wanted Lorraine. Sydney was just the friend.
Right.
Everybody wanted Lorraine.
And she felt stupid. Right. So the two light-skinned people, because Play was a lame, or Kid was a lame.
Right.
And yeah.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit happens. And Lorraine wasn't, you'd be like, when you saw them, you like, no, I like Lorraine.
Right.
Because it was something about her.
Yeah,
you know
she had that sex appeal. She had that it.
Oh,
yeah.
man. I'm preaching. I want y'all to know I'm giving you facts. Check the fact check. Damn, go watch House Party. Do say you say? What's the one that was in the comments? That's Mari.
That was Mari.
Mari. Y'all seen House Party? Come on, man. Defend that. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. With that, I just been saying that like growing up. That's all I've said. So I never really. I want to sound. I never understood it, but I just never really seen it. To me, honestly, it's like you said, just preference. Like, and I never really. I like light-skinned women, but if you ask me what I really want, is like those dark-ass Nubian women that you see. Like, I would love to wake up to one of them every day. Like,
Keisha off belly.
yeah, like that. Like, please, everybody want that. If you ask any man what his dream girl or fantasy girl is, you put Keisha off belly, put her next to Bernice, put her next to Amber Rose, put her next to anybody, I guarantee you. Put her next to Maya.
Maya lose 10 out of 10 with me.
I don't know, man.
With me, just to lose 10 out of 10.
If Maya can't get down like Keisha off belly got down, then yeah, I don't know, man.
No, she can't. Maya is just my dream. Let me not. Maya is my dream.
Maya would lose. Maya would lose to T-Bar. I looked at T-Bar as different from her. I was like, okay. I don't know. T-Bar was the real one. Even in that, man, I touched you.
Stop playing with
T-Bar was light skinned and Keisha off belly was dark skinned. Like, I never really understand like what's the fighting for.
Power.
Because I agree. Cause she would be a look. She
had
like
everything, and she was just a friend.
Right. It's like I never see one without the other. So it's
they
like
gonna say that's not real life. That's cinema. But
whatever. Even in fucking All American, you can look at them like it's always a color contrast in everything. On Bernie Mac, like I think the what's the girl Naya Rivera, the one R.I.P. the one that drowned on a boat with her son. She was on Bernie Mac, like, and she was Vanessa's friend in there. Vanessa, chocolate, dark. So it's like I never really. I'm not gonna want to keep repeating it, but it's like that. I just don't get it. I never understood it, and this is all preference. Like you said, a lot of the women who are complaining about it are like my complexion. It's like you brown. Like,
you're not my complexion.
Yeah, it's like you ain't
the same color as me. What you talking about?
Like when we think about dark skin, we think about like them booger bears, them like. Them motherfuckers, like them burnt ass girls, like that's what we talking about. Like everybody know the girls, like your ass black, like the ones used to get bullied and picked on, yeah, like them.
Your ass black. You want to be so black you look African. You be like, your ass black.
And it was crazy, like you. They're the ones, you ever.
But they have confidence in themselves.
I went back looking. They're the ones when I got older. I went back on Facebook looking. You don't know? Did you do that? Am I weird for this, man? What a high seat question, man. Let me hit the blunt real quick, man.
All right. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you for that one. But you talking about you so black you look African. But they know the black we talking about. They know the black we talking about, man. Like black as hell. I think about this shit. Joe, Wooly! Joe, I had this chick when I was a fucking sophomore in Asia. I'm saying her name. She was black as fuck. They had halitosis. Oh, I swear to God.
Boo boo.
Yeah, she had halitosis. And I mean, she black as a motherfucker. And I talked to her. You be like, hey man, that shit don't matter, man. Niggas is gonna look past, just like to go back. I don't know if we finish this, but just to go back to the confidence that we have, it's all about confidence in yourself and personality conquers everything. So don't make everything about looks.
Say it, yellow bone.
Don't make everything about looks. You know what I'm saying? Bring something else to the table other than looks. So that red bone that thinks she the shit, you the shit too. And if you come with personality, 10 times out of 10, a smart nigga is gonna pick you because you bring more to the table than that person. Just about confidence.
I need I need that, man. Where's that drop?
That's how you bring it home.
Hey man, you and T.I., man. The light skins.
Bring it home.
The light skins are killing it today, man.
Bring it home, man.
What's going on with you guys? Is it y'all fucking moon?
I'm just high.
It's a light skin.
It was a high seat question. I'm just delivering.
My question was, when I finally got my Facebook, I went on Facebook and I went and found all my old like pictures, like all my old class, like from 5th grade, 6th, 4th grade, all that. And I looked with because back then when Facebook first started, now you can't find anybody on Facebook because I don't know who the fuck these people's names are.
Different names.
Yeah.
From Paris and shit. But
yeah, but back then everybody wanted to be found, so they used their government name. So I was able to find a whole bunch of people. You think that was weird for me to go like searching and looking
to see what they become?
Not what they become, like just on some horny shit, like for women, like just looking up all the women, and like it's been a couple of them, like the ones that you see, the ugly ones, the dark skinned ugly ass girls from back then. You want to see
or the
how they mature,
girl.
I had this one girl who she was like a super tomboy when we was in grammar school, and then when we got to high school, like her body developed like crazy, like big ass titties, like nice ass everything, and she was in love with me when we was in grammar school, but I was so shallow minded because she was so dark. I didn't want to give her the time of day. I never was mean to her. I just never wanted to give her the time of day. When we got to high school, I was like, wow, like I tried to get back in tune with it. I almost got it outside of the we was in the back of the school one time, and I was ready to go all the way in the back of the school, but she stopped me and made me and I had to walk her to the bus. I was like, yeah, fuck, I'm walking to the bus. Maybe just put in that little time or whatever. But I searched for her again. She's gay now. And she just looks totally different or whatever. But I used to do that, man. You think that's weird, man? You ever done that?
Nah, everybody do that. You go back and you look at, like, you know what I'm saying, see some people that you remember, especially girls. You know what I'm saying? I haven't went back that far. It's been a while. Like, it's certain ones. I'll look up, like, the cute ones. Or you be like, you remember her? I wonder how the fuck she look now. And then you see some of them. And some of them, they are still the same. Over bougie. I went to Lincoln Park, so you find a lot of them, they just like over fucking bougie. If you didn't know them, I would think that 90% of them were like really successful fucking business women with just like the way that they put it on the internet. I would think they are really successful business women. Not saying that they aren't. And just like you was just like, damn, you really turned out to be something big. You borderline a star until you see them in real life. And it's far from what they post. So I've some of them, they really are doing it like that. The ones that you can see in high school, you like, that motherfucker gonna be with a fucking lawyer or something. They gonna be something. They really was that.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of people.
I be like, damn, so she married? Okay. They got a motherfucking shit. I wouldn't.
How do you think people view you if they looked at your Facebook?
They would be from high school?
Yeah, like people that knew from grammar school, high school, they see you now. Like,
they would see me now and they would be like, they would think that I was successful. They would think I'm way successful. They would say I was fucking, they would make fun of me and so they would say, I probably would get people that call me a bitch ass nigga and stuff like that. Say, yeah, we expect it. Nah, nobody would say they expected me to be where I'm at right now. Nobody. Nobody would say, yeah, I didn't even have a job until I met you. That was my first, like, I had no job longer than a month, 2 months, ever in my life, until I met you at the movie theater. In, what, 2009?
It wasn't that. What year was Lily born?
Talia is, 2008.
That was 2008?
2007.
Get the fuck out of here.
Talia 12.
That wouldn't be 2007, nigga.
It was 2020. So, 2020, she's going 13.
21.
Right.
12 years ago?
Do the math, nigga. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, so 2009. I was right.
That sounds about right.
I said that first. You fucking...
Then you went back.
Right, because
I don't feel like I met you in 2000. I was still in I wasn't in high school then. I was in college.
Yeah, man. Then, whatever fucking year that was, this was my first job, real job. Because I had, she was like, you either going to get a job or you ain't going to have no kid. No, fuck it. That was it. And then all this transpired.
I often think about that when I be posting on Facebook, what people feel like when they see me, like what was their thought of me in high school and then what's their thought of me now, and does that stop them from listening or giving it a view or checking it out? because of their thought process. You know what I'm saying? Because I see because I do it myself. I see somebody that I knew in high school, and in high school, if they was one way, and I see them talking about something else, like I don't want to say you immediately dismiss it or whatever, but you just be like, you was an idiot in high school. You never talked about this in high school. I never really saw this in you when we was growing up or whatever. So it's like, I sometimes, I know I'm a victim of it, I'm guilty of it. So I just I be thinking about that sometimes, like when I be putting shit up, posting on Facebook. It's Facebook especially, that's why all my high school friends and shit like that is on Facebook.
In
so I was really thinking like.
In high school, it would be like, I was the quiet one. Like, it was a big group of us. So, like, I had my select people who would know me personally, and they would notice it. The other ones, they would be just like, I was so reserved. Like, I knew everybody. I was always with everybody. I was with Hooli. And they would just be like, everybody knew Hooli. Hooli was just like, people probably look at Hooli and they just be like, they'll see me through that. But then it's Mike, it's Mark. Mark was like the good one. Everybody know Goodwin. Mm-hmm. Now, when you see Goodwin, that's what you see like, oh yeah, that's how I see Goodwin as doing. Mark is like, in the little group that we had, I would say it probably was like last. It's probably like Hooli, Mark, Mike, Skilo. I was the last one. I was just like, couldn't drive, trying to be fucking, I was a late bloomer with everything. You know what I'm saying? The
first time we got on the E-Way, we went out to see Josh and Glen Ellen.
No, to buy that TV.
Yeah.
To buy that fucking TV.
I made your ass get on that exit. It's like, and then we on there now. Everybody did, so my mama them did me.
I got that shit. Ever since that day, I got on that bitch again.
Get on that motherfucker, just get in the right lane. Get in the right lane, go slow, man.
And I did that, and I think I got in the middle lane coming back home and shit. But when they come to, what the fuck we talking about? I just drew a fucking blank. Oh, the high school shit. Yeah, man. I don't know. Grammar school shit. I don't even remember like 90% of the motherfuckers I was in grammar school with, to be honest. And I grew up with all of them.
I got a lot of my grammar school friends on there too. One thing I do like about Facebook is when you find one, you find the rest of them motherfuckers. Because it's those people that like, I would look at Goodwin as someone like that know everybody and became friends with everybody. Mm-hmm. So you could just befriend him and you'll find every motherfucking body from his page. So everybody, it's like from the hood to bougie to everything. Yeah, so I did that. I found one person. I was like, damn, I remember her. I remember her. And it's like, it's crazy. Like how I look at it is, I don't know. Like Facebook just like, shit. You alright? Facebook just like, Facebook kind of like took away the need to talk to people, because certain people I used to talk to on a regular basis. We don't speak anymore, but they post a lot on Facebook, so I feel like I'm still in tune with them. Yep. I don't really post a lot on Facebook, so I don't know. I wonder if maybe they don't feel like they in tune with me or whatever. It's like, that's why I just feel you kind of don't feel bad when you don't hit people up, especially if they post a lot on a regular on social media. It's like, I don't need to ask you how you doing because you tell me every fucking day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm already. I know how you doing. I know what the fuck is going on in your life. I know too much about what's going on in your life. And
that's one of the reasons I stopped posting. And then when you post certain things, you see people start to emulate it. Or people start to feel like you competing with them. Mm-hmm. I don't want a motherfucker to ever feel that way with me. I don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, alright, man. I do it for, at this point, everything that I do is for myself. It ain't for me to, like, I want to do shit that make me happy, you know what I'm saying? And I know if I had to have real conversations with a lot of people, we can't have the same conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I always just say like humble shit. Like, like a lot of people, I've given them a blueprint and they've just followed. So I just want to remove that blueprint. And you figure it out. Let me just watch your shit from afar. You know what I'm saying? And see how you maintain. Cause I'll watch, cause it's easy. Like you say, I know everything about you just from looking at your shit. I may like it. I ain't gonna like certain shit. Some people, certain people have gotten to a point in my life where I just scroll past your shit. To be honest, but yeah, man, I don't know. You gotta stay off the internet.
Did you watch Snowfall trailer?
No, I don't want to ruin it. So that I didn't look at. You looked at? I watched the Walking Dead trailer.
I didn't watch neither one of them. I sent it to Jazz. I think she watched it and she was like, that shit gonna be cold. Like, I don't want to see it. I'm not gonna watch it. I seen like a little glimpse of it. I just seen like gunfire. So I was like, I'm good. I ain't see what it's just like a lot of guns that was being shot. I was like, all right, cool. I'm good. I'm gonna watch that shit. And I'm excited for Snowfall, man. I think it's gonna live up to the hype and exceed the hype. And I feel like they have a lot riding on them, especially since what's his name? Mike Singletary? Not Mike Singletary. John Singleton, since he passed away, and this is gonna be the first season without him. I do feel like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, see who took over?
I feel like Damn Son's gonna come through, man.
Who took the Damn Son? Who took over?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
That matter, cause shit, you get some Michael Bay production, you gonna throw action at the motherfucking screen. The storyline is a little shaky. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think. Hopefully, I would hope they wouldn't put any Michael Bay. Hopefully, they would put like.
No, I'm just saying, like people like that.
Hopefully, they would put Issa Rae or somebody in there. Or something. Yeah. You don't watch Insecure, do you?
Nah.
Wow.
Did you say it's a great show?
Literally one of the best. I would put. This may be blasphemous. The way people feel about Martin and Fresh Prince.
Don't you fucking say Fresh Prince. I knew you was finna say.
I'll put Issa Rae. I'll put Insecure up there with Martin and Fresh Prince, man.
You're foolish.
I'm dead ass serious.
So you think it's like a timeless show?
Yes. In terms of, I'll say it to this. I feel like if me and my ex would have sat down and been mature enough and watched Insecure, we probably would have saved our relationship. Like it was that. Like watching that, I couldn't turn it off when I first turned it on. I was like, this is like speaking to. It was like this is my life. This is the life of. I think she was like 27, going on like 30s. Like everything I was feeling, everything you was going through. It was like this is it. It was like I was Lawrence. You feel I was Lawrence. I was Issa at the same time. We was going through the same shit, the same emotions, everything. I was like, this shit is crazy, and it's like it played out. It's like it's like my shit sort of kind of mirrored. And I feel like anybody who ever went through like any turbulence or whatever with your girl or just anything, like a lot of the different characters that was on there, like you can just relate to a lot of the different ones and relate to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a great show. Timeless. It's funny as fuck. It's comedy. It got everything that you would need in there. It's great, man. I would put it up there, honestly.
I can see it being a good show. I've seen like the first 2 episodes.
And you wasn't hooked?
I was like, I think I wasn't mature enough at the point to look at it. But I will give it a try. I'll give it a try. Because I don't like missing out on good cinema. Like Scandal, I never watched that.
Me neither.
Yeah, I can't watch shit like that. I just put it in that bracket. Mm-hmm. Like female woman drama, like.
And this has sex in it, like.
So yeah, I've seen a couple of these scenes where I'm like, Cinemax soft porn.
Man.
Like,
I was like, whoa.
And see, that's the problem. Like, black people want to be fucked like that. They be like, this is the scene, ma'am. This is the scene, okay? You know, you can't keep that shit up. Vicious beatdowns and shit. You like,
yeah, well,
what's going on here?
Power ain't got nothing on Insecure.
Power is bad sex scene.
Yes. Nobody want to see Angela with a bad Asian ass on that screen like that.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Well, you supposed to see Lala, didn't you?
Not with him. Not with dude.
Right.
Not with the white man. Not with the lame dude. Because he fucked, I'm like, he was safe. He was a safe guy. It was like, come on, man. You don't know what to do with Lala. You have no idea what you're doing with her. But, goddamn, the Slammy Award fell again.
Fuck it, man. Let's just put it right here on its own. There we go.
Yeah, Insecure, man. 5th season coming out, man. I definitely think it's gonna go down as one of the all-time.
You watch Shameless?
No, I want to get into that. Everybody say that's great, but
you watch? You say it's great.
Too many fucking seasons. There's like 10 seasons out already.
24 episodes, long ass.
Yeah,
she watched
like,
all that shit.
Yeah, I want to get into it. Everybody like Emma got into it. And she was like addicted to it. Like
Marie.
She was like,
we started watching it together. I watched the first 2 episodes. Always the first 2.
That's all you give it?
I fall asleep. I wake up. This motherfucker stayed up all night. She on like episode 8. I'm like, what is you doing? It's good. She watch it. She in season 2 now. I'm like, I can't catch up.
Can we talk about how selfish a woman is?
Man, what the fuck you telling?
If a woman like a show, You better not ask her to wait. She ain't waiting on shit.
Hell no.
You be like, we gonna watch that together? Yeah. You took too long. You be like, they'll get furious with you if you watch that shit.
You wait fucking 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The episode's piling up. Where the fuck are we sit? All right, hold on. I'm gonna do this. You just doing every fucking thing.
You lose interest. You just lose interest in the show. You be like, man, I'm not gonna sit up here and watch 5 hours of this show back to back to back with you because
I did it on Money Heist. I just got up in the middle of the season. I was like, all right, I'm gonna finish this episode. I was like, we finna watch it. She was like, go ahead. As soon as she said go ahead, I watched the whole fucking season. She was like, damn. I was like, man, you weird. I can tell you the recap. I asked them want to get back into it. 2 days, finished it. Dealing with a woman, 2.5 sons. You know how long I watched they killed the detective when Opie killed the detective.
oh man, don't ruin it for people that want to watch it.
They don't. Well, fuck it.
Oh well.
Well, with Opie, the scene with Opie, I watched it. Then I had to wait to get her reaction, so I couldn't move forward. So I literally had to wait a day and a half just to get her reaction, and then we moved forward. So I literally had to. It took me a long time to get through Sons because of her. And then season 7, she kind of like bowed out, and I just blew through it. You know what I'm saying?
Season 4 for me, she bowed out. I left her ass. I was like, listen, man.
How can you leave?
When Jackson came out that prison to that motherfucking song, I ain't cutting my hair till the good Lord come. I was like, oh man.
But how you gonna give up right there?
No, not that she gave up. She stopped keeping up with the pace. So she finished, but she just finished after me. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't wait. Sons and Anarchy was a great show.
Go to work, come home, like man, I can't wait to get off of them.
Yeah, I was leaving work early. Like I was in work, but I think when I started watching Sons and Anarchy, that's when you left Walmart. You went to the other one. So I was there with myself, and I wasn't talking to nobody or nothing. I was literally going that motherfucker early, 5 to 2. I was in and out of that bitch, going home watching Sons. I finished that shit in like a week. All 7 seasons, like a week.
That Walking Dead was the same way too.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to watch Shameless. You should watch Insecure.
I'm gonna watch it.
Did you ever see Ballers? The Rock shit?
No.
Finished it? You never finished it?
I never seen one episode.
Wow.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, got Denzel Watch the Sun in there.
Oh, I ain't know he was in there. I like him.
Yeah.
He a main character?
Main character. He
Alright,
good as fuck in there.
I'm watching Ballers.
Oh man, Ricky, man.
I'm watching Ballers.
Ballers that shit. 6 seasons, 30-minute
She started
episodes.
without me. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you already too much into it.
Great show. It's a great fucking show.
Alright.
It's a real good show. The Rock
Rock is the Rock, man.
He did his thing in there, man. The Rock, Ballers and Insecure are 2 shows. For 30 minutes, you can literally finish that shit. It's a snowstorm coming to Chicago tomorrow. When you guys hear this, should be pounded by 10 inches of snow, they say.
Damn, 10! Oh my God.
So sit your ass in the house, man. Insecure.
My truck in the garage. It is a truck. Put that bitch in the garage. You got to sit over here. All this shit moving over there, and that motherfucker right here. Right the fuck here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it though. I probably watch Ballers after work tomorrow.
You ain't gonna watch shit.
I am watch. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna watch all that shit.
Well, I finally watched All American, man, and I disagree with you, man. I really disagree with your whole take. I think it was
About Olivia.
Kind of about Olivia. I don't really see nothing that she's done too wrong right now as of yet.
I'm talking about because you didn't go back. You're not fresh.
No, I didn't go back. So I don't know over the old Olivia. So I'm looking at this in fresh eyes. I'm
she
like,
ain't done nothing yet.
Yeah, she ain't really done nothing
It's
yet.
brewing. How she know where he was at? That's what I'm saying. Like, who does that? I'm gonna just pop up. Oh, I see that. I'm gone. How you get back home? That's what I'm saying.
So it's like
I was too deep into it.
And I think old girl, no, one of them girls. When somebody said that, it was like, was it? I don't know what a girl. What's the fucking girl? The light skinned girl. It's not Olivia. What's Olivia's friend name?
The one that he posted, Spencer.
Yeah, one Spencer new girl.
God damn it. I don't. Fuck. Let me look it up. But go ahead.
When Olivia was talking, she was asking her questions about like how she was when she was in LA and about her trip and shit like that. And like, didn't you take some friends from LA and you go to Vegas or something like that? And then she like gave her a look. and Olivia stopped talking. So I'm like, I feel like she know Layla. I feel like Layla know whatever happened between Spence and Olivia. I feel like she know what happened in Vegas, but she's not letting on. She just want one of them to let on and say something first.
If she know, I guarantee it's gonna come from Olivia.
You think so?
You thought it was a good episode? That's what she was getting at?
I didn't think the first 2 episodes was that bad.
I said they were bad.
Not that you said they were bad, but you said
they
they
were bad.
You didn't give it a bad critique, but you didn't give it a glowing review. I didn't think it was that bad.
I think it's because I did the overanalyzing.
Right.
But if I had to, like I always say, if I'm not overanalyzing it, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I can see how someone could get invested in watching it weekly. You know what I'm saying? But if you overanalyze it like we do, then it's still solid. It's just like, come on, y'all didn't think that through? Don't rush that. But I'm being that person that just can't satisfy.
Right.
When I'm saying that. But for what they doing, so I thought she was about to sit there and say, I thought she's finna tell at that table. She didn't. She went somewhere else with another story. So that caught me off guard. It's just, but even with the team stuff.
I feel like it's that. I feel like at that moment, in that moment is where I feel like Layla was vulnerable enough to be like, okay, I'm ready to accept the truth. It's like if you know something I did that was foul, and you bring it up, and you like, all right, if you bring it up in this moment, we can talk about it. But if you lie about it right now, we can't talk about it after because you done lied to my face and you didn't address it when you knew I was sort of kind of trying to address it. And that's how I feel like in that moment. I feel like Layla was trying to address whatever happened in Vegas, but Olivia shied away from it and she went another route. And I feel like that's going to come back to bite her in the ass because now you can't bring it back up to me no more because we tried. And
I don't see it that way. I see her as being like totally clueless. Because she got that blonde vibe. She had too much, what you think, cool? Nell said something? Like, maybe she ran her mouth. I've never thought of it that way.
Or maybe how Olivia just fucking popped up. I don't know.
That could be true. I ain't think of it like that. We'll see. That's not the big mystery. Because I hope that's not what they hanging the whole mid-season finale on. Because that's not a big deal for me.
No,
I want to know what's happening
it's about preaching mode. That's what it's going to be. Preach is the worst actor.
That's what I'm saying. And we doing cool. That's why I'm looking at that type of shit. I'm like, why your mouth that tight? Like, why you talking like that? You know what I'm saying? But those are the things what I'm saying, like, equates to actors and production. To where I'm like, stop overacting, dude. You supposed to be what? Still tell me what she's doing. Like, she clearly has a plan, but I'm like, now y'all had a history.
Just drop it. You was like,
that's my girl. Don't bring it up no more.
It didn't make no sense.
She wouldn't lie to me.
Like, he was just like, well, you always been a straight shooter with me, so me and you good. I'm like, what?
After you just said, I know you pretty much you lying, I know you up to something. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
straight shooter.
Which one is it? I'm not sure.
But the other next thing I will pick apart is this is to me, this is a show about football as well. So Spencer makes a lot of dumb things and mistakes football-wise. If you want Darnell to be the coach, be the quarterback, and you already had the conversation with him on your porch. So now y'all not seeing eye to eye. The coach names Chris the quarterback. He's under the assumption that you vouch for him.
What are you gonna tell him for?
Right, like why would you ruin the morale? Like so now you the number one receiver.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you just gonna crush the whole. You T.O. you
not think you got no brain. You the smart guy. This is what I mean when I say overanalyze. Cause I'm like, why would you say that? I'm watching like you wouldn't even. Nobody would say that. Then even also,
I can't even lie to you, man.
Yeah, I gotta just come clean. Get your bitch ass out of here, man. Or even with the shit with dude, they just standing there arguing. Yeah, man. What did you say? What did you pick? Then they didn't even tell the other dude too. Well, I didn't. You talking about that when he was like, oh, I didn't pick you. Or now I'm talking to my mom. He just happened to be in the doorway. Yeah, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. Come on, this is not really.
He didn't even give him time. It was like. That much time he gave him, he was like, all right, I know how you feel. Like, what y'all was running out of film time or something?
Like, why you even, first off, this is what I'm saying. When you about to talk about something like that, you gonna make sure that motherfucker ain't around. Niggas look around. Black people I'm talking about.
And the little brother just becoming a philosopher to his big brother in the doorway, like, well, you know, you left me. This is how I felt. So you got to be a big brother. So I'm like, I turned and looked at the TV. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jordan's such a bitch ass nigga.
Oh man, I hate Jordan.
Like, just pound, like, and this is what I was telling when I was saying, Marie was saying.
And he a bitch and he a hater.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
why you hating on your homie?
She was like, that's the type of person. She was like, nah, you would get mad like that. Somebody. I said, no, I would beat them. I said, if I was a starting quarterback and they was like, hey, Devin, I want you to challenge. I'm like, hey, man, I'm gonna bust your ass up. You know that. We not gonna be secretly like mad as hell at, you know what I'm saying? Or we not gonna be mad. Like, it ain't even no thing like that. Men don't conduct themselves like that. He's just a bitch ass nigga from how he handles the baby situation to all this shit is, where's the baby? No one's talking about it. We just move on. Have you talked to her? It's episode 2.
Yeah, they did. He was outside the house.
What happened?
She
Where's
got
the kid?
She got the pictures. He went to, his name is Che. You must have fell asleep.
Maybe I did.
The father met the
I know that, but I'm saying Jordan.
Right.
Don't know. I'm talking about where's Jordan?
She sent him the pictures, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm outside your house." And they went upstairs to talk about it. When Spencer went to the dinner.
But in her mind, he didn't know that she was giving the baby away.
Oh yeah, she still don't.
So he's ready to step up to be the father.
Right.
That's what I mean. I'm following you.
Maybe we're gonna see it in episode 3.
She just had a baby. The next time you see me, I'm playing football, okay? You just had a baby that I'm ready to take care of. Now I'm playing football. You can't skip an episode and go to the next one and then talk. So did all those days go by? Or are we going back in the time capsule? I just want to know. That's what I mean by the production. That's what I'm saying. So I really want you to understand that when I'm saying something is that way because you got me invested in something, you don't deliver, you don't follow up. You go somewhere else, it don't make sense. It's a filler. And now, how do you come back to that? Just skip all the way over it. Just like y'all skipped over what they did for the summer. Olivia and just skipped over all that. So we'll see how it turn out. Not enough players, still. Bitch ass, I'm gonna change everything about the way the school works. You got 6 players.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at that kind of differently. It's like, is he a black person? Is he a black man trying to tear down another black man? Or is he a black man trying to hold other black men to a standard that we all say we want to be held to? By him raising the GPA, he bogus for cutting the funding. Now, I don't know what he on for cutting the funding.
He's get bullied.
But just like for raising the GPA and things like that, it's like, that's what we really say. Like, everybody say you want to put the student first and athlete. So, like, raising from a 2.0 to a 3.0 or a 3.5. So, it's like, by him doing that, he's really doing the right thing. So, I'm just wondering how some people would look at that. Like,
forcing them to get an education?
Yeah, do you look at it as him being a hater and trying to stand in the way of another man's success? Or do you look at him as somebody that's trying to really do what we say that we want him to do, which is uplift and help
I see
and
him
put education first and make sure that we are more than just football players and we got something else to
and that's
fall back
cool.
on.
And you can do that. But I see him as that nerd in high school, the motherfucker that
got
picked on. They turn out to be that, and they become envious. So that's exactly what I see him as, because I know a couple people that turned out like that. So it's a vendetta, and it's like, okay, well, because you were forced to be a fucking Poindexter, you never had fun. You had to stick up your ass. Like, don't ruin it for other people. Like, now, address him as a man.
Right.
I'm a man now. I'll punch you in your little bald head. Like, or, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That was disrespectful. Like, not even, just as a gentleman. Like, he could have respectfully checked him, still said, like, all right, I'm going to be the bigger person, but I want you to understand how this affected me, and I want you to know, and said it in like a gangster way. Not doing this is petty and childish. You know what I'm saying, to me. So I get what he's doing, but it's not, I don't think it's genuine. It's not a genuine thing. It's not what he really wants to do.
Right.
It's just all to hurt the team. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a school that's built like that, if you went to one of those schools, you know that's going to hurt the school more than help it. So if you want to put in those GPAs and raise those levels, you need to put different kind of programs. You need to put programs and processes in place to help those students who may learn a little slower than others, or put better teachers, better funding inside the school. Get teachers that are more invested, more.
All right, so if you're gonna cut the football fund and spread that shit out and
yeah,
help them, right.
like have the right tools for those kids to be able to achieve that GPA. Just because you raise it don't mean I'm gonna get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well I'm trying my best, and all I can really muster up is a 2.8. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving it my all. Like I just can't learn at that guy's pace. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that.
I agree, man. How you look at Conor McGregor after he got knocked out like that?
Man, I wish I could have saw it. Didn't he break his leg or something too?
I don't know.
I saw him walking on the cane. I'm like, beat your ass, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised he lost. I always like the bad guy. So when I saw he lost, I was like, dang, knocked him out. Then when I saw it,
he was
just retired.
He was never really the best though. So it's like he was just the loudest. He was just the most popular. He was like
bad guy.
Yeah, it's like so him losing didn't shock me like because that's the best way I can describe it. Like I used to be like real heavy into MMA, so it's like from watching him, I could just see from his technique and from everything that he do, like you ain't that good. Like he remind me of Dan Hardy. Dan Hardy he had like rainbow, like a mohawk. It was like a pink mohawk. And he used to always talk shit to George St. Pierre. And he was like Conor McGregor was. Like, just rah-rah, like loud talking motherfucker. Like, every time you win, just get a little bullshit victory. He just wouldn't shut up. And George St. Pierre was like, I'm going to whoop your ass because you won't shut up. Like, I'm going to shut you up. And they fought, and he beat his ass. And he shut his ass up. And
that dude that beat that white boy?
Who?
That had the Trump hat. And he thought that dude was like Nigerian or something.
I don't know.
And there was a white racist motherfucker he used to support. Well, I don't know if he's racist. He was a Trump supporter. He was talking about all this shit. That black dude beat his ass, whooped his ass, took his belt. I was like, that's what you're supposed to do. But
yeah, he beat his ass. And Dan Hardy he faded off into existence. And like I feel like this is what kind of happened to him. Like because what happens is like you're not that good, so you can't even climb your way back up to the ranks to get into title contention because now your allure is gone. That's what happened with Ronda Rousey to me. Like another motherfucker who you not that good. Like what? You done got off a couple of win streaks and motherfuckers know your names. Was like when you get your ass whooped and you gotta fight your way. Like I done seen fighters like Matt Hughes, BJP, and like they done got their ass whooped and had to fight their way back up, and they can really fight and they can do it. But
sore losers, bro. That's what she even did with wrestling. Like she stepped away from the shit because she like the fans was booing her and shit. She was a fan favorite. They started booing her. She's like, fuck them fans. She said it, and now she's just like, well, I'm not coming out there ungrateful. Stay where the fuck you at then. Like, okay, man. Like
she looked great in her outfit.
She's the skimpiest shit.
I love
you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like you just a quitter. People. The fans don't turn, they just lose respect for you. You like, you lost and you gave up Brock. You know what I'm saying? Like, CM Punk, he had no business being, got his ass whipped. You see him get his ass whipped?
I did.
Go sit in the booth and talk or something. Because dude whipped your ass. You know what I'm saying?
You see Aaron Rodgers get his ass whipped?
I definitely saw him get his ass whipped. I watched that entire game night ago. He was just talking about Aaron Rodgers. He was just talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Brady has the greatest football career of all time. Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes are the two greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen.
And Aaron Rodgers has beat up on bad teams in the division for years. He's cold. He's raw as hell.
You think he's overrated?
I don't think he's what y'all think he is. I don't think he should have been MVP. You know what I'm saying? When they talking about, and not just because I hate him and I hate the Packers, I'm just saying like he had 48 touchdowns. I saw that, but he's beating the Bears, the Lions,
and the Vikings.
He faces them he got 6 games out of what, 17?
Right.
Against those teams.
Okay. That's only 6
That's
wins.
about 6 wins.
6 wins
guaranteed. Then we also had, depending on your schedule, so you got like Jaguars or teams like that, you beat them, of course. Every time he plays a real team, he loses. Every year, 49ers, every time they play, he loses. So I don't know how you could be considered. He's a magician throwing the ball. Right. Give you that.
Nobody's got to be Hail Mary touchdown.
Accurate on the run. All he could do, he's a great quarterback. He ain't no motherfucking GOAT. Look, he can't win the big. We won once. That's it.
It's crazy what they seen. Tom Brady 1 year in the NFC, won the NFC Championship. Drew Brees been there, 15 years?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers been there 13 years and they only got one.
Oh man, teams. It don't matter. Like you could put that same team around, like you say, Drew Brees.
So did Tom Brady come over there and show that Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers was overrated? And it's like
I think what people don't give Tom Brady enough credit for is the leadership, just the respect in the room. You like it's Brady, so it elevates everybody else's game around him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And a level. I remember when we beat him, when the Bears beat him, and when he go, I love when Brady goes to that sideline and be screaming at motherfuckers. I'm like, that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers, like I do see like some people try to say, oh well, if he was a black person, so what? I love what T.O. did, and I love when they all. Tom Brady has earned. If Tom Brady come and walk up and say, "You dumb motherfucker," if he touch me one more time, I'm gonna have your ass cut. He ain't lying to you, bro. You better fucking get hold this, whatever. You better not let him get touched again. That's who Tom Brady is. Aaron Rodgers, this motherfucking coach going for it on kicking the field goal, won't even go for it on fourth, and not even letting them in, letting them know what he got going on. They don't even respect him because they know what his true colors is. He's great, but he ain't what y'all hyping him up to be.
I can see that. I can see a different narrative being written about Aaron Rodgers because he is incapable of winning the big one. If you look at it, like he always does fall short. Like he always
even
there.
In the regular season.
Yeah, he always there, and he always like 12-4, 13-3, great record, great passing, pass to touchdowns to interception ratio and everything. But he
got some good weapons around him.
But it's like
good offensive minds around him.
If you look at him, it's like what's the difference between him and Tony Romo? Besides, he won a championship. Like Tony Romo never won a big one.
Overrated as a motherfucker.
Yeah, so it's like I can see that. Where do you think Deshaun Watson should go?
The Bears, but
everybody keeps saying the Jets or place people like high draft picks.
I think he just said he wanted. At first they said his favorites where he wanted to go was the Jets and Miami. The Jets already got Sam Darnold, but they can offer him in a trade for Watson. But he's solid. I saw something today saying that he said he wants to play in the NFC. I saw some fucking preposterous proposal.
What about the Rams? Somebody said, what about that?
Yeah, that's another one that could get him. I saw some fool say that the Bears should give up this year's first, second, and third round pick, next year's first and second, the year after that first and second, and another first. You a goddamn fool.
Damn.
I'm like,
just give everything away.
You a fucking idiot. Like, do you watch football? Cap was like, no shot. What are you talking like? What are you talking about? I wouldn't get that up. That's some Mahomes shit. You like, all right, I'm gonna get him. But once you fucking do that, the cupboard is bare. You gotta pay him. Then you also gotta use football is different than any other sport. Like throughout the draft, that's how you fill all the holes in your team. Be 5th, 6th round. People be still picking people and shit. So yeah, you can't give up that much for Watson. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's great. I hope he comes to the Bears. If not, I would say Miami.
But they got Tua Tagovailoa.
That don't matter.
You think they're gonna get rid of him?
Watson. Hell
Would you want to see Tua over Trubisky?
I want to see any one of them over Trubisky.
What about Stafford? I
would love to have Stafford
in Chicago.
Yeah, but I don't think that they would trade within the division, so I don't think that would happen.
Okay.
I think they say we inquired about Jimmy Garoppolo, who I would not want to be. I wouldn't want him. I think he's overrated. And I don't want Matt Ryan because he's fucking old.
What about Golf? Because he's on the fence.
I would take Golf over Trubisky. Golf is fucking trash too. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't work with Nagy. Nagy needs a real quarterback. He don't need like a gadget play design type of quarterback. He need a real quarterback. I'm so fucking high as a motherfucker.
Bradley, what about Bradley Beal, man? Get out of football. Football season is over with.
You trying to force yourself out for a trade?
What do you think about the fact that Bradley Beal scored 40 points? For the last 10 times Bradley Beal scored over 40 points, they've lost every single game. What does that say about him as a player? I think that's a very interesting stat, especially since somebody said that if the Wizards were winning, he would be in the MVP conversation. They said he definitely should be an all-star this year. I feel like he should be an all-star. Zach LaVine should be an all-star, and somebody else that's killing that should be a fucking all-star. But
that shows there's no ball movement,
they said,
no real teamwork.
So what do you feel about that? Like, because I'm looking at that like, all right, if you can score 40, and some of them is like 50-point games, and it's like that's not enough. I look at it like to what's going on with the beef that Shaq is having with a lot of the young NBA players, when it's like, all right, Kenny Smith and all of them always say, to be a true superstar, you got to control the game in more ways than just scoring. So just because you can put up buckets, like, in what other ways are you controlling this game and you influencing the outcome of the game, other than just trying to outscore the other team? Because if you can't do that on a night in and night out basis, like,
fucking roll this bitch tight as a motherfucker.
I know, man.
Damn, take this shit home with you. Take it out. Put that shit out. You take that shit home with you. That motherfucker blow roll tight as fuck. What's wrong with this nigga? What's wrong with this nigga, man? Nah, go ahead though. What you?
Put it out and take it.
Take that shit home.
Take it home.
We gotta take that bitch. You gotta do surgery on that motherfucker, man. You gotta take that bitch apart. Hey, it was a stretch where I couldn't stop rolling tight ass blunt. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
I be mad as hell. I just forced myself to smoke and fucking hand me hurt.
Little ass clouds coming out you. I ain't even fucking hot, man.
Then it gets to like the end. That shit be like, this how that shit supposed to be.
Look, right. Look, that motherfucker be looking like that all bitch. You be like, I ain't finna smoke this shit. I ain't finna throw that shit. But hell no. I think I went like a week. My blunts kept being tight. I'm like,
what am I stressed? What's going on when I roll it?
I roll them bitches loose. I'm in that bitch like this. Like, all right, I'm gonna leave all this fucking L. So I started taking weed out. Now you just smoking paper. You like, something is not fucking right.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker shaking shit.
That shit funny. What the fuck were you talking about?
Fuck that playing Just Dance? That's the weird ass. I'm playing Just
They
Dance.
mad at me. Like, power run along, man.
Stop that shit. Turn that shit off.
But, shit. What the fuck I said? Bradley, I'm looking at like, I don't feel like he controls the game in a lot of areas. Westbrook, he's having a tough year, man. He's having a tough season.
I saw him get to him hard. He fucking miserable. Motherfuckers start wearing stupid, wacky hair and start fucking just diminish. Like, just go to the Bulls. Come to the Bulls, man.
Need to go somewhere, man. But yeah, Bradley Beal, man. I'm interested to see where he goes. I do think he can help wherever he goes, he can help a team. Whether it be the Lakers, whether it be the Clippers, whether it be the Bucks, wherever he go, he's gonna make an impact on the team because he is that.
He be a scorer.
Yeah, he that talented of a scorer. But it's like to put him in like that all-star, even looking at players like Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert just scored 20 points, 29 rebounds, had like 5 blocks. And I think he tired of motherfuckers talking shit about him. And the Jazz won 10 straight.
Who cares about the Jazz? Boring ass team. Nobody give a fuck. Everything about them, I'm like,
terrible.
I like Mitchell, but you be like, I'm not gonna watch you wear 45 the next episode and fucking play on that team, man. Hell no. I ain't watching that, Donovan.
Yeah, man. I look at it like I'm curious to see where he gonna go. I think he may be on the trade block. They talking about
Gobert?
No, Donovan.
Not Mitchell.
Not Donovan Mitchell. Bradley Beal.
Oh, okay.
He might get traded. Lonzo Ball, they just ready to get rid of his ass.
They talking about the Bulls. That's why him for marketing.
Hell no.
Ball's fucking trash, man.
Marketing?
Yeah.
Hell, Lonzo for marketing?
You think that's a bad trade for
the Bulls? Why would you give away a 7-footer? You gonna put him with Zion? You know what they gonna do out there?
They was like, Ball, they need a real point guard. Straight up like, Lonzo Ball.
I wouldn't play Lonzo over Kobe White.
Hooley would. He say he a 2. He say he ain't no point guard. He say he need to be like a 6-man, like a Lou Williams.
Kobe White?
Yeah. That's what he think.
I don't think so, man. I think Zach LaVine need help. I think they need to trade high and get some good players or get some good pieces for Zach LaVine. Because they ain't going to win shit with him. So they can maybe use him to get some good developmental pieces or something like that. Get Kuzma or somebody. Kuzma and Caruso or something like that. I'm just trying to help the Lakers out.
I'm just trying to help the Lakers out. Like, yeah, that's some old Lakers shit. Like, I'll be like, who the fuck run this team? Who the fuck will make that trade? Wow.
I don't know, man. Did you see how they try to call LeBron a dirty player?
Mm-mm.
You see the foul that he gave on Embiid, pushed him on his ass. He just did like this a little bit.
And they say dirty.
Yeah. Because Embiid went up, and it all goes back to...
This is LeBron James, man. Come on, man.
It all goes back to knowing how to fall and why I feel like LeBron James' longevity is what it is. Because he know how to fall. I don't give a fuck what you do to LeBron now. He gonna protect himself coming down. I've rarely seen LeBron fall like that. Like, a lot of people are just goofy, and when they just don't know how to control themselves. Yeah, so he hit the ground hard. It just sounded bad in real time, but...
Man, it's LeBron James. I don't hear shit about him being dirty.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is the standard for a gentleman's man's man. Like, nah, ain't nothing dirty about LeBron.
Who you got in the Super Bowl?
KC. I love Brady. I think he's the GOAT. One of my favorite quarterbacks to ever watch. Maybe my favorite. But Patrick Mahomes, that motherfucker is just something special. Like,
ridiculous.
But
he is like the LeBron of football. Like, he just like...
It hurt to watch.
It's like crazy. The documentaries for Bear fans that's gonna come out from that draft on why they traded up to get Trubisky.
And they get Watson, and now you gonna try to overpay draft picks to get somebody who you wouldn't even fucking have an interview with. They interviewed Mahomes and Trubisky and said, "Oh, we ain't even finna talk to Watson. Like, we ain't even on that." Look at your dumb ass, stupid motherfucker. Any motherfucker with no facial hair, you can't trust him. I say, like Ryan Pace, no facial hair. Who we talking about?
Talking about Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah,
and Mahomes.
But I think if Tampa Bay's defense shows up the way that they would have a chance to win because of Brady. But if I had to put my money on the team, I put it on KC, and I won a couple dollars, by the way, on the bets from last week.
We'll get out of here on this, man.
Durk.
Artist of the Year, man. He put out his deluxe. Durk is back, man. What do you think about the Durk Deluxe? Before we go, Vaughn, PNB Rock Rose Gold put out a song, man. Great song. We was talking about it before. I feel like it was just a song made for Vaughn. I feel like, listen to the chorus. I feel like Vaughn wrote the chorus. Like, I feel like he was probably getting into that bag, like writing songs and shit like that. And it just fucked up. Like, looking at it, I'm really feeling like you said, it's like that Tupac shit where you just look at it like, man, like, it's just fucked up. Like, listen to the lyrics. Everything about it, just like, it's just a great song. It's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and somebody said that they feel like Vaughn, Bosco 100 or whatever, they said they feel like Vaughn was just that next person of the young street rappers. Yeah, like he was going to be that next one. Like how Meek is and all that. Everybody was like Vaughn going to be that. And I feel like he was too. Like, that shit cold. Like, that song cold. Just fucked up that that shit happened. But
they knew it.
What do you feel like Durk's Deluxe, man? What do you feel about it?
I enjoyed it. I text you.
First 6 songs, no skip.
Yeah, first 6 songs, no skip. I love that type. I love that Durk, that Pain Durk. I got to the women songs. I heard Every Freaking Day. I heard him start singing. I said, nah, skip. Then I heard Love You, and I say, nope, skip. And then like I want to say 9 through 10, 9 through 12. Cause Kanye Crazy, It wasn't. I think they were okay. They was like, but Durk do all his albums like that. He'll go with his good shit, then he comes with the girl shit. Whatever it is, the girl shit is paired up, and then he got like a bunch of like a couple other things that just give you a little versatility. But out of 12 songs, I would probably say 10 out of 12 is something. I added them to my favorites, to my playlist. I really enjoy the intro.
Yeah.
I love the intro. I love the song with Lil Baby, Finesse the Gangway. Switch all that. Switch up. Let them know. Shoulda ducked. I knew that was gonna be that diss. But I like that. Yeah, I like all this shit. Even every freaking day I went back and listened to it. I actually listened to the words and listened to the verses.
Killed that shit, man.
And now it's
killed that shit, man.
I absolutely enjoy it. So
I liked it when I listened
Durk,
to it.
Man.
I like you said, 9 through 10. It's not that they was bad songs. Just some shit is like 9 through 12. Even Kanye Crazy, I'll listen to it again because I like some of the shit that he's saying on there is slick or whatever. But it's not going to be something I jump back to. But definitely the first up until Love You. I like Love You, but that's where it kind of like, yeah, I got to be in a certain mood to listen to some shit like that because he's saying some shit on there, but I don't really want to hear it. And it's like,
come on in your headphones, let it play out.
What are you saying to Love You? Is like when he said like, don't call me Bay or something like that.
I ain't listen to it.
You ain't listen to it?
Nah, I ain't listen to it.
He was saying some shit. I was like, that's some Chicago shit, but I like it. I do feel like he chose the wrong single to start out. I don't know why he picked Kanye Crazy, and I feel like that's.
I think the video concept substitutes
the song.
Yeah,
I can agree with that. It's showing a different side of him, and showing versatility, and just showing more of his personality, and just seeing him in a different light. Like I don't feel like I never seen him like in that much of like put that much thought into the video that he did. Like before, it's just like some hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go with the song. But now this is like. This like some
YouTube. This shit is now like some
Hype Williams type shit, like
video.
like some shit that you will want to see over and over for the video, not necessarily for.
This that Cole Bennett dude. They been buzzing. He this is one of those. Durk is one of those. This is one of those videos like Jam of the Week on like 142. The music channel, and they just keep coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
when it used to be a big deal.
And I feel like little young kids probably like this shit. But I think what's your favorite song on there? My favorite is I think Lonely, Every Freaking Night, and what the
Lonely?
Not Lonely. Yeah, Lonely.
Lonely ain't on him, bro.
It is on that, man.
Unless I miss one. Nah, nigga. I don't see shit that say no Lonely. It's 12. You mean let them know? You gotta mean let them know.
When I'm Lonely. It's my favorite.
Oh.
When I'm Lonely. When I'm Lonely is my favorite. When I'm Lonely is my favorite. I feel like that should have been his single. My next one I'll probably say Finesse Out the Gangway. Let them know and Switched Up.
Yeah, I was going with 3. I said the intro, Finesse Out the Gangway. Oh man, let them know maybe. Probably going with that or switch. Yeah, let them know. Just let them know. Those 3 that I would go with. But we be getting heavy rotation.
You didn't like When I'm Lonely?
No, I say yeah. I like When I'm Lonely. That's number 6. Wayne.
Talk about Wayne. You got another 5 minutes here to talk about Wayne. He put out 2 songs.
I didn't hear him. I haven't heard him. He actually really did.
Yeah.
Not that Green Bay shit.
That's a song he put out.
Alright, anyway.
But the other song he put out with after Trump pardon, we're gonna get back to Durk, but where my fucking library at? Fuck. Don't know how to use this thing.
Man, I don't know nothing. I know that Green Bay, he been doing that green and yellow shit. He been a Packer fan. I will say that.
Hell no.
But nah, man, I'm not checking with it. I don't want to hear that shit. He has something. I saw a video.
Ain't got time. That's what he put out when he got out. When Trump pardoned, he put out a song called "Ain't Got Time."
He got a video for it too.
I don't know.
I think I saw something. It wasn't. I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna hit play because it would affect our entire fucking show with all these strict restrictions.
You got nothing to say about Wayne? We get back to Durk.
No, get back to Durk. We ain't talking about Wayne.
Right.
I've been done talking about Wayne.
Okay.
That probably, that won't happen tomorrow either. It's a snowstorm. Man, but anything can happen. But you want to get back to Durk.
Yeah, man. I think Durk's starting this year off strong. His views, it's crazy. Yeah. It just seemed different. Like it just seemed like how last year was Lil Baby year, and it seemed like he could do no wrong. Like everything he put out was just fire. I feel like this could be that year for Durk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody have it. Like G Herbo had his year like that. Well, everything he touched, everything he did, said was just right. You know what I'm saying? And he's still on that. G Herbo's still on the road. But I feel like this could be Durk. This is his time. I feel like coming from.
Good to see it too.
Yeah.
You see when you a fan of it, and you see it transpiring, and you just see like, oh damn, this shit did that, or hitting the Billboard, he featured on motherfuckers, he getting motherfuckers featured. He say he was nominated for 3 Grammys. Hopefully he can pull one off. That would be a story. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we should have did Durk shit first. We could have went longer with Durk.
We was talking about that. Fucking with my voice.
That's all his weed.
We was
like, I keep going like, all right, it's about that motherfucking time. Motherfucker got tunnel.
We was talking about that T.I. shit, but yeah, man. I won't hold you any longer. I won't hold you homies any longer, man. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to another great episode of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Daeo, the truth teller, to my left. I am Dblock, certified lover boy. I think I'm gonna get
Double D.
I think I asked my father, man. Just.
I think he want no guard.
I think he's gonna fuck me up on purpose though. I think he'll do that on purpose. Then it has to be like, might as well let me cut it all off.
Yeah, we give you the old one. We fade it all in. Give your ass a line and then take everything up to it. Everything up to the line. Cut that shit forward. Take everything like this. Get all that shit off. Straight forward. That's how he do.
Hold it back of your head and shit.
Yeah.
He punished me. He be like, fucking head be bleeding. Like, you don't care if the clippers bite me dead, no. Shit.
I know why he did it when I used to have to cut you by the hair. I used to be mad as fuck like, man, I gotta cut this shit. Then you just start noticing shit. Why the fuck you ain't brushing this shit? Boy, I get the trimmers. I mean, this shit, I get the trimmers. Cut that shit all the way down to the bald head. You still got a little hair on there. Now that shit, now I ain't gotta deal with it for a month. That shit gonna take a minute to grow back. That's why he was cutting that shit like that. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, episode 44. Obama's episode. We are extremely motherfucking high. I know I am.
Yeah, man, once again, shout out No Loyalty.
Yeah, man, we need them straight gas hoodies too.
We do.
I'm telling you, we
gotta take a picture or something like that. You gonna take a photo with me, man? So I can post it up?
Tonight?
Yeah, maybe, for promotion.
Okay.
You gonna put it on your Twitter, man. You the #1 promoter out here, man. You gonna get out of here, man, yeah.
Janky promoters. That's what you were talking. And that has been it. That is episode 44, Straight Gas Homie
Podcast.
I knew you was going to have something to say. I knew you weren't going to let me end it like that. I'm high. Motherfucker.